Just got done editing my first full-length YouTube video, and it is something. No, I'm just kidding. This is the first time I have ever edited like a full-length video. I've been messing around with GoPros and videos of fishing since, shoot, I was in high school. So like 2010, 2012. But I've never really done full-length stuff, and I've been wanting to get into it. I have some motivation from work as well to get better at editing videos. I build swimming pools and remodel swimming pools, so starting to step up my video editing, content creation skills there. I'm gonna do a lot more fishing stuff as well. So this is my first full-length video of a tournament we did in Texoma. Be easy on me, I'm not sure if it's any good, but check it out. Here we go. Okay, okay. Pulled up to Highport Marina, Lake Texoma. It is 6:15 on a Thursday. We got the Bass Champs Championship this weekend. Practice Thursday, Friday, tournament Saturday, Sunday. And I'm excited. I've been working like crazy. Tracker's been in the shop at the Bass Tracker factory and getting worked on. The frame bust loose, and I haven't had it since July. And it is October. So that blows, but what you gonna do? Waiting for Dad. I got a bunch of gear to shove in his boat. He's gonna be whining. Let's see how he goes. Like Texoma. Okay. Let's do this thing. Oh, diggy. Slurp that sucker. Okay, we just wrapped up. Did not get much footage. I forgot my SD cards, so sorry about that. From what we've heard, it's been really tough out here. And if you look at the last several tournaments, it just ain't taking much to win them. It's been like 12 pounds, 15 pounds, 16 pounds. Considering that, we had a pretty daggum good day. We had about 14 or 15 pounds. So, I like what we found, essentially. Catching most of our fish flipping, just a jig. Around docks, shallow, quite a few suspended as well. One good one on a spinnerbait, but besides that, it was pretty much a jigger kind of day. I am over at my dad's buddy's Jim's. He's gonna let me borrow the boat, which shout out Jim, really appreciate that. So we can cover a little bit more water tomorrow. Overall, pretty good day of practice.
Call me tomorrow.
Okay, boy, sounds good. Bye.
Yeah. All right, bye.
Okay, got to Airbnb. Stayed here before. Nice place. Got all my junk put into the boat. Think I'm ready to go for tomorrow. Go by Walmart early in the morning, get some SD card. Hiding in the tracker, baby. And then we got the Phoenix sitting here looking pretty as well. But back, and I am going to bed. Gotta get up extra early, get some SD cards. So good night, folks. We'll see you in the morning. It's bright and early, let's go get it. I'm gonna run to Walmart before we hit the water. Get some SD cards and some Z crawls. But top of the morning to you. This is the rare time of year where it's kind of cold in the mornings, but afternoon's gonna be hot as hell. So you gotta go socks with the flip flops. All right, Great Tracker. Let's see what you got this morning. Let's get this work. Okay. Just exited Wally World. Got my SDs, got my baits, all that jazz. We head to the lake. Made it out. Running on caffeine and 3 hours of sleep. I'm gonna try to catch some smallmouth this morning. See what we can find for this derby. Got a bunch of birds flying overhead. Got a lot of those smallmouth following it, but just not committed. Throw a little swim bait, bigger swim bait, a handful of things. So it's gotta find something that they'll go on. Those fish looked a little smaller, So if I get around some bigger ones, maybe they'll eat that bigger swim bait, but we'll see. So far, extremely uneventful. We're about to rig up other things, try these smallies out a little bit more. Had a lot of followers, but they didn't look like big ones either way. So I'm gonna work on these brown ones for a bit longer and then call it and go kind of get out of this clear water because it doesn't seem to be going down, but we're gonna keep the recon rolling. Stay tuned.
Lance didn't do much in the clear water apart from this hat that stole his spoon. After shaking a couple fish off in some brush, he headed north.
That is the wrong kind. And he stole my spoon. That is par for the course today, boys. Okay, just ran north. Got my rear end handed to me. It's only blowing like 13. Back up in this marina where I've caught them before. Looks like they got a big floaty deal. It's kind of cool. Look at this big ass floaty deal. They got the whole section blocked off. I used to fish back there. Oh wait, no. Actually, I fished over there. They just put this here. It's kind of cool. Too bad you can't fish. Look at this old boat. Been here as long as I can remember. Them old school paddle deals. I don't think it works anymore. Just because it's been sitting right there for years and years, but cool deal. You can see the old mechanics of it right there. Turn that sucker. Got a boat coming too. See them boys looking? Yeah, trying to see. I'm giving y'all no info. Ain't a bad one there, boys. Ain't a bad one at all. Came out and absolutely annihilated that spinnerbait. So let's see if we can find some more. Hey, freaking terrible, terrible. A few good ones, or had a couple good ones on that I lost. Then caught like a 3. Thought I caught them all. I'd have had 12 pounds maybe, which ain't too bad. They still biting that jig. Caught another good one on a spinnerbait too. We got check-in over here at this casino. I just pulled up to the closest place I could and I'm walking. Probably like a mile up here. But that wraps up practice. If we can do what we did during practice and get 12 to 15 pounds, I mean, I bet we'll get a pretty good check. My dad and I both kind of like these grinder tournaments. People always want to be throwing moving baits and all that jazz, but we don't mind going flipping all day. So hopefully we can get 5 good ones. Then get back to the house, rig up, and get ready, baby. We're all checked in, back on the water, baby. Got to go all the way back down by the dam. But we are checked in, ready to rock. First cast 7:15 tomorrow morning.
Lance was beat from the last 2 days of fishing and got a bit lazy with the content creation this night. So let's jump into the first day of the tournament. It was a rough start. The boys didn't get their first keeper until after 10 a.m., but it was a good one when they did.
Great big bass, man. Oh, hell this. Hell yes. Just dropped it on that pole. We ate it. That's what we have to freaking do. Yes, sir. Yeah. Needed it, baby. God, did we have a freaking ate it. First one of the day, baby. Needed it. I don't know if we'll need our calling tags. I hope we do. I'd be surprised the way it's going. Fuck. 14 inches though. Oh yeah. That's what's freaking doing it. Ah, we can't lose them today. No sir, we can't. Shoot a big old jigger walk with her. Big old jigger. Walkway, baby, we caught it. Big one? Mm-hmm. Caught it. Boom, number 3.
Hey, baby. How about
Big
that?
old jigger walkway. Just ask and you shall receive. Okay, 3 fish. Fishing is god awful. Good Lord decided to test every single one of these boys in this tournament and test their patience, because it is terrible. But I mean, the 3 we got are pretty good. Maybe 9 or 10 pounds, and I think 13 pounds was winning it last year. So I think unless other people did better than we expect, which would be surprising because everybody else we've talked to has struggled, I think we have, you know, a decent bag and put us in a position to get paid tomorrow. If we can just do about the same thing and then maybe get a good check, if we could have a good day with a 15-pound bag. So we headed to the weigh-in, try to make this whole thing happen smoothly. Dad's live well's been acting up kind of lately. Whenever we pull it out of the water, sometimes it drains, and we got about an hour drive, so hopefully that does not happen. And we're gonna be there and weigh these fish in. Back in the boat now. I'm money, actually. You know what? I'm gonna continue videoing because I'm videoing / backing this thing, and it just ain't nothing to me. Done it for a while, dumping this boy in the water. But one day soon, he's gonna be dumping me. Man, it's gonna be glorious. But that ought to do it right there.
The boys had about 10 pounds at the end of day 1. Not a great start, but good enough to keep them in the hunt. They got a little Mexican food and back to the house.
I just got back to the Airbnb. Look at all these snacks. That boy doesn't ever bring the snacks on the boat. Got a whole bag of snacks. You know what I ate today? Nothing, because we didn't have no snacks on the boat. Got the Texas game who blew out OU, shout out Longhorns. But my dad doesn't know that yet, so we got it up for him. Rig up and go try to catch a big bag tomorrow. We just need to have a decent bag. I mean, we had 10 freaking pounds there. If we got 13, 14, 15, we could be top 5 and get a decent little check.
That sucker right there gets you bit tomorrow.
That's looking good.
Crawfish, baby. Just a freaking crawfish.
Just the old dark one.
Okay, buddy. Why don't you come get me going in there, and then
Should we just be able to push play?
well,
Tell me if the computer timed out, then I'll come up there.
come on in there with me. Get me going, buddy.
Come on in there and get you going on that Texas game, huh?
Yes, I'm
Okay, just got back to the house. Had a little Mexican food, a couple margaritas. Got Keith hooked up with the Texas OU game. It happened at 2 today. And he covered his ears, trying not to listen to people talking about it at the restaurant. Got him rolling with it inside. I'm getting rigged up. Show y'all what we caught him on today. Good weekend. First and foremost, we caught him on the tried and true jig, baby. Can't beat it, especially when you're down here in Texas. Kind of doctoring up to be finessey, as you can see. Hopefully you can see that. We caught the majority of our fish on that, flipping around boat dogs on the shallow end, actually letting it go to the bottom, but the other one's suspended. So that's numero uno. And number 2, where I caught one big one on a day, twice in practice, and one we caught our biggest fish today. It's just on the old coleslaw spinnerbait, man, double willow. It's a ton of bait everywhere. And when there's a lot of shad around, it's hard to beat a spinnerbait. I'm hoping she can get one more big one. And then the other thing I've been getting some bites on, just stab myself, is the old Whopper Plopper, baby. Can't hardly beat the Whopper Plopper. You can cover so much water with it. Fish crash it. I get that middle size one. It's like I think it's called 75 or something. But it's cash. And they're not on it quite yet, but in the fall, once it gets a little cooler, a smallmouth freaking wear that thing out. Best part of rigging up right now, with Dad's watching the game, is I get unsupervised access to all his junk, baby. Shout out Keith, licking hooks and weights and lures for years and years. All right, that's all she wrote for the day. Just got rigged up. I'm tired, beat down, and gonna pass out. We'll see you guys in the morning. We gotta get a big bag, get a check.
Unlike yesterday, the boys were able to get a few fish in the live well early on.
Numero uno, yeah. Big one. Good one? Yeah, big one. Stand back. Hybrid. This is a big old Sandy. Sucker. Oh my goodness. I hate you.
Why do you guys cover your face?
Keep the sun off. We've been out here for 4 days. Look, you got a Bishop.
Oh.
We got
Yeah.
that. We got same kind.
You do?
Yeah.
Is she white face? You white face?
Now she's a young one.
Oh, I wish mine was young. Oh, right.
That. Good one.
Your swim?
I got one too, Mike.
You do?
Good one. Yeah. Good man.
Your Vishla love to swim?
She holy crap.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, we needed those. But she does. They like water. We had one for a long time. And she was old and gray like that girl. And then we got Whitley. She's probably 4 now, I bet you. We're bird hunters. So we hunt with them. But they're mostly pets.
They're mostly what?
Pets.
Deaf?
Pets.
Oh, pets. I have a hearing problem.
Oh, so does he.
Oh.
Double
That's
it.
beautiful.
Yeah, we just went struggling to catch them. Been fishing all day and hadn't caught two like that. I would have put $700 that we would not double up. Me too. This whole tournament. You one? Yeah. Face hook's weird. But he snagged it. Yeah. Yeah, he'll make it. He'll make it. That sucker snagged. Yep. Oh my God. Feel like a good one. Fucking big old handshake. God dang. God dang it.
Here you see Lance desperately trying to retrieve his glide bait that is hung up in a rope back up in the dock.
Thank you, Lord.
Great success.
The boys had 5 this time around for about 10 pounds. Time to head into weigh in and see where they end up.
Well, the GoPro stopped working. Didn't get much footage of the weigh-in, but we had 9 pounds again. Looks like we're in like 15th place, and we're gonna get a little check action, so that's good. But what's freaking crazy is we were only 5 pounds out of like 4th place and 8 pounds out of 1st place. So, you know, we lost a few fish that would have probably had us in like 3rd or 4th. Shoot, it only took 1 or 2 more big bites to win the thing and we get a boat. So that's why these grinder tournaments are good. You never know what can happen, but I'm gonna grab some snacks and go get this check and hit the road. Truck's jacked up, so we gotta stop. Hopefully I just need to put coolant in it. Fingers crossed. So I didn't get much content at the last little bit, but we ended up in 16th, I think. Got a decent little check. They ended up being about $1,000 a pop, which I had to immediately put towards my truck because the thing was overheating and it was the water pump, hoses involved with all that junk. And I don't really know, but all I know is it cost me about $3 grand. So won a little bit of money and lost a little bit of money. So didn't make a ton, but you know, what I found so far fishing is you don't make a ton even when you win a whole bunch of money or win a bunch of tournaments. You have a pretty good year if you come out even. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the first video. I went back out to Texoma a couple weeks later for another tournament, which probably won't do a video for that one. It wasn't all that eventful, except I caught my biggest smallmouth ever. Enjoy that little clip as I close out this video, and we'll see you in the future.
Dude, is that a mean mouth? Holy boys, this is a smallmouth. This is the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught in my life. Jig in the mud. Got it in the tongue. That is the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught in my life. Thank goodness. I flipped up under this dock right here, and I thought it was he's around a wire or something, he jumped. I thought it was a big largemouth. Goodness. Okay.